knowledge about herbicide resistance is very important, and the only way that we can get a good idea of what's happening out there using an unbiased approach is to randomly select paddocks, collect weeds, and then test for resistance. Since 2005, the GRDC has been funding us to do these trials, and we've sort of moved right across the South Australian and Victorian cropping zone. Just behind me here, I've got an example of all the brome populations that we've collected over the past 5 or 6 years. Each particular pot is a single field. So this is one particular farmer field, and as you can see, there are a lot of farmer fields there. This brome is being well controlled with a lot of the herbicides, but we are starting to see there are some nice green clumps, and that indicates that these brome populations are resistant. This kind of information can indicate to us, where the problems are, and this helps chemical companies focus their research ideas to try and extract most of the information. So we know that there's a lot of resistance in ryegrass. In brome, it's not as common, resistance, but it is coming, and we have to be prepared and be proactive before the problem gets out of hand like it has for ryegrass in previous years. Traditionally, we've been using a single herbicide, so trofirolin, Boxer Gold, Sakura, and various other herbicides. And so what we're thinking is, and farmers are doing it as well, but we're trying to be more innovative and try and mix herbicides, so try and extract the most activity out of different herbicide mixtures so we can get the best performance. Brome is becoming a very big problem because of no-till farming and because of the limited amount of herbicides that do control brome. And so here in this trial we've got up to 50 odd different individual herbicides and herbicide combinations to try and get indications of which ones may be really effective in the field. Also, some of the herbicides that we've used in here are confidential, like they aren't actually registered in Australia. So we are working with private industry to test new active ingredients to see if any of these can be really useful to farmers, not only as a single product, but also in mixtures with existing products. One of the most important bits of equipment that we have is this laboratory sprayer, where we can control the nozzles, the water volume, the speed to some extent, so really create paddock conditions, obviously without the wind. We always use agricultural nozzles, so nozzles that farmers are using out there. So we try and replicate the spraying conditions as much as possible. Anything that sort of survives our herbicides in these conditions, we can be very confident are herbicide resistant. So we're really trying to overcome or help farmers control resistance by increasing the amount of different active ingredients to try and control the weeds.